Hi, my name is Ignichika Obi, and the topic I'll be doing is substance abuse in adolescents or youth. Teenagers from the ages 15 to 18 has been at a higher risk of taking substance abuse. Substance abuse could be anything in between alcohol, tobacco, harmful drugs such as cocaine or even marijuana. There has been a high risk of substance abuse in youth, according to this website, the Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation. Since 2015, of 40.8% of youth have been in a public mental health treatment program and have met the requirement of substance use disorder. So this basically means that it's just been a high rate ever since 2015 of youths taking substance abuse that were not prescribed, or they're just eager to take it for the fun of it and having an effect on them. Substance abuse can have some risk factors, especially in youth, such as school failure, relationship problem. Relationship problem could be with one another, their friends, or even with their family, or with their parents, or with their siblings, which could cause them to be aggressive or anything like that. Their memory could have an effect on it. They might not remember as much, or they might not be the same, and they also could lose normal activities that they're used to be able to do. So substance abuse, especially in youth, have been a big effect, and also contribute to medical, psychological, and legal consequences. So the next question was justify why the nation should have a day off for my health issue. I feel like there should be a day off for my health issue because if you bring up the community and have an awareness, I feel like it can make a difference. So what I plan to do will be Substance Abuse and Adolescence Prevention Day. So in this day, the community of where it will happen will come out. So we'll come out, and then when they come out, it's basically an awareness. So it's like a marathon as well, which means everybody will be able to run. In this marathon, clothes will be made, water bottles will be made, toys, things will be made. That way we could raise money to help build things for the community, for activities for students to do. That way on their free time, they're not eager to try drugs or something. They will have activities and things to do. For example, we could build a YMCA in the city or in the community, or a Boys and Girls Club in the community. That way the youth will have something to do after school and stay away from drugs. And then also having this national day will help educate students on why substance abuse is harmful to the body and to stay away from them. So most youth are not aware of the risk factors that could come with taking substance abuse. And I feel like having this awareness and bringing the community out, we could bring a guest speaker, and that way the guest speaker could teach and educate the youth as well as the kids on how to stay away from substance abuse. According to this website from the National Committee of Alcoholism and Drug Dependence, their theme of the website is called Power of Investing in Prevention. So this basically means that they put time and effort and just basically have a day where they will find ways and build up ideas on how to have prevention for drug and substance or alcohol abuse. So what I plan on doing, if we have this day, then we could, the parents or people in the community could come up with ways on how to prevent it. Like I said before, one way you could do it is basically by getting the community and building things, or just having after school activities. When we come together, you could create a program, policies on the local level. It doesn't have to be anything. It could just be something that the kids or the youth will like. That way they'll be able to do that instead of wandering around the streets and doing illegal activities. So having this day is very important because I feel like it can also, with that, it can educate the youth and teach them how to not use substance abuse. And also because in school they're not really taught like in depth on why you shouldn't do it, but having a day off every year will help prove that substance abuse is bad, and it will just prove to the community that things could be done. That way, substance abuse could be limited and be lower, have a lower rate. I also believe that having this day will help the youth themselves, because if they see other people encouraging them and seeing like example, like friends or family, and telling them not to do it, or just helping them, having a guest speaker, I feel like they will be more intrigued to learn more and not use substance abuse. Just they also could benefit the people that are in rehab or in programs or something like that. It's just basically encouraging them that they're not alone, and that they can even use their story as an example on why they took it and how it changed their life and why people shouldn't do it. So I feel like this is all important, because if you're able to do this, then youth will learn from it and learn not to take substance abuse. And then the third question, it describes what the nation will be encouraged to do on that day. So like I said before, we will create programs, policies. For example, a program will be something that you do after school that everyone will enjoy and that it won't cost much. So having this day off will allow us to raise money by selling merchandise or by donation. That way we'll be able to come up with ideas and have the money for it to create a program, like I said, like YMCA or Boys and Girls Club, or just anything else that the youth will want in that community. You can also create policies. Creating policies can mean like having a time when everybody should be back home, or just having policies and making more illegal not take substance abuses, and that the youth learning or knowing that there's consequences for taking illegal drugs. I encourage this on the day of my on the day of the awareness, because it would just be an important factor, and that the students were able to learn and see why it's being done. And then the second part says, explain how the nation will benefit with this, or if everyone participate on your day. The nation will benefit on this day because more people will be intrigued, and more people will be able to learn from other experience about it. Also, like I said, we could be able to raise money if you do a marathon or something like that by the merchandise that are going to be sold. That way, the more people that are involved, the more donations that happen, the more you can build things in different communities, the more that parents will have to worry less about their students not being safe or anything, because there will be programs and there will be people that will help them and watch after them, and just encourage them that encourage them the importance of staying healthy and all of that. So overall, my topic was just, it's just basically about substance abuse in youth, and I just feel like if we were to have a day off, youth will be able to come out together and learn why they shouldn't take substance abuse, and that way we can raise money and help build things in the community, build policies, and on the local level, it doesn't have to be big. That way everyone will learn, and that way we can lower the risk factor of substance abuse. Thank you.